My sister married my ex, and when I revealed my scars, she called me jealous. Now he's stalking us both, and I don't know if I can protect us both. I had a psychotic ex named Victor who destroyed me for 9 months straight. Every bruise, every burn, every time I flinched at loud noises, all his work. He had this way of making me believe I deserved it, that I pushed him to do it, that if I just tried harder to be better, he'd stop. The cigarette burns on my shoulder, the fractured ribs that still ache when it rains, the psychological scars that run even deeper. When he finally got arrested for something unrelated, I used those 48 hours to pack everything I owned into my Honda and disappear to the other side of the country. I spent 3 years rebuilding myself. New city, new job, new life. Therapy twice a week. Self-defense classes every Saturday morning. I changed my phone number 4 times, deleted all social media, made myself impossible to find. I was finally starting to feel safe again, like maybe I could breathe without checking over my shoulder every 5 seconds. Then my sister Anna sent me her wedding invitation. She'd been living overseas for work, and we'd barely talked in those 3 years. I was happy for her, excited even, until I opened the envelope and saw the groom's photo printed on the save the date card. It was him, Victor, my Victor. My hands started shaking so badly I dropped the invitation. How did he find her? How did he even know Anna existed? Then I remembered, I used to talk about my little sister all the time when we were together, how close we were, how much I missed her. He'd hunted her down deliberately. This wasn't coincidence. This was planned. I booked a flight immediately, spent the entire 6 hours trying to figure out what to say, how to make her understand. Anna had never met Victor in person before moving in with him. They'd done the whole long distance thing, video calls and romantic messages. She had no idea who he really was. The wedding was beautiful. Expensive venue, designer dress, everyone smiling. I felt sick the entire time. During the reception, while Victor was busy talking to his groomsmen, I pulled Anna outside to the garden area, private, just us. I showed her everything, rolled up my sleeve to reveal the burn scar on my shoulder where he'd held a lighter to my skin because I'd smiled at a waiter, lifted my shirt slightly to show the long scar along my ribs from when he shoved me into a glass table. I was crying, shaking, pouring my heart out to my baby sister. She stared at me for a long moment, then her face twisted into something I'd never seen before. Pure disgust. "You're just jealous I found someone before you," she said coldly. "Victor warned me you might try something like this, that you'd always been dramatic, always needed attention, always made everything about you." My chest went hollow. Victor had already poisoned her against me, set up the perfect defense before I even got there. She walked back inside without another word, left me standing alone in that garden. I didn't even stay for the cake cutting, just grabbed my coat and left. 2 weeks later, my nightmare started. I got a text from an unknown number. It was a photo of me walking into my apartment building that same day. No message, just the photo. I blocked the number immediately. Then another text came from a different number. This time it was me at the coffee shop near my office that morning. Then another, me getting my mail. Me at the grocery store. He was here, in my city, watching me. I tore my apartment apart and found them. 4 listening devices. 1 behind my TV, 1 under the kitchen table, 1 in my bedroom lamp, 1 near the bathroom door. I smashed them all and went to stay at my friend Sophia's place across town. But 2 days later, I got another text. A photo of me sitting by Sophia's window reading a book. The message just said, "Found you." I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Every shadow looked like him. Every footstep in the hallway made my heart stop. I installed a tracking app on a burner phone and hid it in Anna's purse during one of their visits, hoping I'd never need it. Then 3 weeks after the wedding, Anna called me at 2 a.m. She was crying so hard I could barely understand her. He'd grabbed her wrist during an argument about dinner plans, squeezed so hard it left perfect finger-shaped bruises wrapped around her entire forearm. She finally believed me when he used the exact same words he used to say to me, "You made me do this." I picked her up within the hour, brought her straight to my parents' house where I'd already assembled everything. Photos of my old injuries, medical records from the ER visits I'd tried to forget, police reports from 7 years ago, statements from 3 other women who'd come forward after I'd spent weeks tracking them down online. We called the police and showed them everything, built an undeniable pattern of abuse spanning multiple victims across multiple states. When Victor showed up at my parents' door the next morning demanding to see his wife, my dad opened it with 2 police officers standing directly behind him. He's facing 7 years now, and Anna's filing for an annulment.